Good day, everyone. Welcome to MMS199 Research Presentation. I am here to present to you my project proposal for MMS200A. First off, I want to introduce myself. I am Rosendi Duque, 28 years old, a student of MMS199 Research Presentation School Year 2020-2021. Being a BAM student, we are given an option to choose between empirical research or practice-based research for our MMS 200 subject. Before I present my project, allow me to differentiate the two. Empirical research involves asking questions that can be answered by gathering evidences, analyzing that evidence, and synthesizing an answer that is supported by that evidence. On the other hand, practice-based research are those that are classified as creative, technical, or research-based, producing a digital media product that provides a service or supports the activities for some group of people. In practice-based research, asking involves making. That is to say, answering the research question requires that you engage in a process of creating something. So to jump off my research for MMS 200, I chose a project-based research that focuses on leveraging omnichannel experience in promoting computer science and educational robotics. In this digital age, everybody in this country should learn how to program a computer because it teaches you how to think. These are the words from the famous Steve Jobs, the former chairman and chief executive officer of Apple Incorporated. Everywhere you look, one way or the other, you are using a computer. In fact, we all have become dependent on technology to communicate, the bank, to transport goods and services, even information. But how many of us here really knows how to read and write code? How many schools in the Philippines teaches computer science for elementary and high school students? As technology continues to evolve, there is a demand for IT experts to rise too. In the global community, there is so many opportunities that rampantly needing computer scientists, information technologists, and analysts. Computer science has become a foundational subject for all the 21st century careers, making access to the knowledge of the matter must be addressed. There was a study show that children who study computer science performs better in other subjects, excel at problem solving. But for the Philippines, there was a decline even in accessing computers. The 2020 pandemic has changed the course of educational system in the Philippines, that it has given a great opportunity for most of the schools in the country to evolve and maximize the use of technology, most especially internet, in teaching. TechNet's robotics has started this potential even before pandemic breakouts. They have seen the decline, not only in teaching computer science but also in teaching educational robotics. It has given them an opportune time to start a company that is aiming to bridge the gap in this rapidly advancing technological change in Philippine education. Its goal is to teach computer science and educational robotics in students from as early as 4 years old to 21 years old. They have gathered partners, in which are mostly parents, to allow their children to enroll in a program that adds value to their kids at a very young age. For almost a year and a half in the business, from a student of one, they now have 400 plus students that have studied computer science and educational robotics with them. And potentially they are looking to double the number by next year. They have started their marketing platforms through social media and word of mouth. And by this method, clients, even schools in Parañaque, Las Piñas, and Quezon City are now partnering with them to teach the subject. The one thing that they are struggling now is communicating with their clients and the continuity of advocacy that mostly can be done on online platforms such as social media like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, and their website. This project aims to create a good omnichannel experience in promoting computer science and educational robotics curriculum for children. Let me go through the research question. How can a good omnichannel experience retains the continuity of TechNet's robotics advocacy in teaching computer science and educational robotics to new and existing partners? So the focus of this study are the following. Number one, to maximize the potential of social media and all its marketing channels like website in promoting computer science and educational robotics curriculum. Number two, to revamp the branding of the learning provider, which is TechNet's Robotics, and make it relevant to today's changes in educational system. To revamp meaning the creation of all collaterals from its design phase to its execution to the creation of a whole campaign strategy from scheduling to post analysis will all be done on my end. The objective of this project-based research are the following. Number one, create a website that will support the branding of the company, capturing authenticity and web-based audience in promoting computer science and educational robotics. Number two, simultaneously strengthen the social media presence of this company in promoting the subject. Number three, analyzing the effect or the growth of this rebranding and ultimately following through the principle of creating an omnichannel experience in doing promotion. Number four, other tasks to be working on: collaterals for social media, reinforce the branding of the company that should reflect both on the website and social media. Review of related literature. Your traditional advertising tactics are an assumption. Now that digital runs across more and more of a customer's omnichannel journey, you can use tools such as Google Analytics to get a greater sense of your customer and how they behave. These are the words from Francisco Rivas, leader of Google's retail sales team. As they touch different channels, we learn more about them and their habits. These insights will allow us to better attract, connect, and convert customers in the future. Let us take what we have, what we know about our customers, and how they interact with our brands and products, and let us turn that into action. Omnichannel experience is immersive and it puts the customer, not the product, at the core of all your marketing platforms. So what is the difference between an omnichannel experience and multi-channel experience? All omnichannel experience will use multiple channels, but not all multi-channel experience are omnichannel. Multi-channel marketing make use of all the marketing strategy platforms like websites, social media, blogs, TV, ads, and physical stores. It's working from the inside out, giving the brand the exposure it needed. On the other hand, the engagement and communication, or the very thing that connects all these platforms and channels, is the omnichannel. Instead of pushing everything out, omnichannel experience keeps them together, giving an opportunity for the customers to move around within the brand ecosystem, with each channel working in harmony to nurture more sales and engagement. The strength of the physical and online channels should emerge to achieve a hybrid structure that is designed for both channels. A physical store can be a great opportunity to be a showroom and pickup location of an online store. Since the pandemic happened, there was a drastic change in the ways a customer does his/her buying activity. Online store has become the showroom, and pickup point was never an issue because of the convenience of delivery services. What makes the customer engage regardless if he/she is using her phone, laptop, or when on social media is this omni-channel. In 2015, Springer Link created a study that talks about how omni-channel can be the future of retailing. In the study, it discusses that retailing should be structured to create a supply chain that is both cost-effective and responsive to customer needs. Your customers aren't on one channel, they're on all of them. 73% of shoppers use multiple channels before making a purchase. 190+% increase in revenue when brands sell on more than one channel. Another study conducted by Harvard Business shows that omnichannel retailing works. They have conducted this study back in 2017 with 46,000 shoppers, and it gave them a full view of large traffic declines in retail stores and an increase in online purchases. Online channel was massively increasing in sales by 23% with the use of digital channels. We can foresee a prevalent engagement of online shopping, especially lockdown has happened and people are not allowed to go of their house because of health protocols and restrictions. But this cannot stop people from doing shopping and acquiring services. That is the same reason why there is a demand for you to leverage your business not only physically but economically by doing it online. There is a clear trend in many industries towards the use of multi-channel approaches, but to engage with customers, omni-channel approach provides a single, unified experience for the customer across all channels. So let me walk you through the research methodology. Process of making the website. This is the building and testing part. TechNet's Robotics already have an existing website that only focuses on educational robotics. The website needs a revamp and new direction when it comes to its form and look since computer science emerged in their curriculum from last year. They also need a rebrand when it comes to showing their services that will focuses on their pages such as gallery and course offerings. Moreover, the content for the messaging will be coming from the learner's partner's founder, so the core of its value and the tone of the message is the same. Desktop, mobile, and tablet of the website should aesthetically follow the website's guidelines and forms. Letter B, integrating social media accounts. As the website becomes live and revamp will happen, the social media has to follow its content on what's soon to be a new look for the site. The marketing strategy for this is to create a campaign of what's to come or New Year New Look for the TechNet's Robotics marketing platforms. Its Facebook and Instagram accounts should be coherent and must be seamless. Number 3, or letter C, creatives and graphics. Assets and creative materials that will be used on all the platforms will be done by me since this is part of the practice-based research. I will be mostly using Adobe Suites for this project. Using Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, Lightroom, Acrobat, After Effects, and Adobe Premiere. Videos and images will be coming from the TechNet's Robotics, but editing, resizing will be done on my end to achieve same look and theme all across the channels. Plan for data analysis and processing. The use of social media analytics and Google Analytics will allow us to measure the effectiveness of the research, or also known in the industry as marketing campaigns. For social media, its effectiveness can compare from the current number of likes and followers to its future number of likes until when the campaign ends. I am planning to A/B test the campaigns that will push on social media. Target markets are Facebook users with demography from ages 18 and above. Homeschoolers and other private institutions are our main market. We will include the list of target market here. We will be working on a budget of $2,000 to $3,000 for paid ads on Facebook and Instagram. The breakdown of budget will be also attached to this study. For the website, we will be using Google Analytics. It will provide graphs, charts, and analysis and pulls in cost data from your advertising channels, then compares that cost with individual customer activity. For social media, Facebook Business Manager. Using this tool, you are also able to connect your Instagram account to manage and analyze the campaigns you've made on your both the Facebook and Instagram account. Current status of the project. For the social media, we have first launched the first campaign for June cycle of enrollees. done with summer campaign as well. We'll do the post-analysis of the campaigns to add effectiveness on the research. We're about to launch another campaign this August for the October cycle of enrollees. Thus, the analysis will happen after start of the class. For the website, discussions with the owner is done considering the program they offer, the things they want to see on the website, and the details they want to put on the website. Design prototype was already discussed. Homepage will be finalized. We will release the website in the next few weeks to gain more exposure. Expected outcomes. To measure the effectiveness of this study, we'll be looking at the following metrics. Increase in engagement, number of people who liked and follow the Facebook and Instagram. Retention from customers, testimonials from existing and new customers can be written through the social media or sent via personal message. Conversion rates. Conversion rates leads to lead generation. Total number of people who sign up for the campaign or the enrollees for given campaign duration. And number 2, generating sales. Beating the sales from last year, even from last cycle. Getting traffic to the website. After people land on the social media platforms, how many people actually went to the website after boosting? Scope and limitations. Other scope and limitations are yet to be determined during and after the project. The study only focuses on TechNet's robotics website, Facebook, and Instagram account. It doesn't include their other platforms like YouTube and those that they have planned to make in the future. The creation of the website is only based on the details and information provided by the company alone. If you have any suggestion or question regarding my study, please don't hesitate to reach out to me via email that is provided on the screen. Thank you everyone for listening. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.